Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. There was a very rough and ready women's fight on the DAZN card on the undercard of the Fiero Zamparipa, I think that's how you pronounce the guy's name, card on DAZN, and it was between ERIKA CRUZ and MELISSA ODDESSA Parker, and it was a proper old tear up because ERIKA CRUZ, this was her first fight. Well, second fight of the year, first fight since she was outpointed by Amanda Serrano back in February. She dropped down, well, that was at featherweight. She's dropped back down to super bantam and collected one of those, trinkets that gets you a ranking. But make no mistake about it, this is one tough lady, and so was Melissa Odessa Parker. Now, Melissa apparently is an American Marine. She's 36 years old. 5'4", southpaw, and ERIKA CRUZ Hernandez, to give her full name. I think she works for she's a member of the Mexican National Guard or something like that. She's 33, 5'6", a little bit taller, and so you got two tough ladies here, very very tough ladies. And sure enough, ERIKA CRUZ Hernandez straight out of the trap and throwing lots of punches. She is an extremely rough, tough woman. She fights like her life depends on it, and she will outwork you. And for the first 6 rounds of the fight, that was pretty much, that summed up the fight perfectly. She was outworking Melissa, just outworking her. And Melissa at no point looked hurt. She was firing her own very precise punches, but she was perhaps trying to be a bit too precise. Trying to be a bit too, I'm almost tempted to use the word like pedantic, like where she's only going to let her hands go if she's certain something's going to land. You can't do that against ERIKA CRUZ. She's just too busy. There's too much output. And these are only 10 2-minute rounds. Now, these two styles would have been perfect for like 10 threes. Because these women, first of all, it would have evened it out because I think Parker, or Odessa, Melissa Odessa Parker, she would have liked the 3-minute rounds because it would have given her more time to take her time. Because that seems to be her natural style. She wants to take her time. You just can't do that with ERIKA CRUZ. ERIKA CRUZ, she's constantly throwing punches. Now, for the first 6 rounds, I think I gave 5 of them to ERIKA. But then I think it was the 7th round, there was a clash of heads. Or was it the 8th round? 7th, 8th round, one of those rounds. There was a clash of heads. And ERIKA had picked up a cut on, I think it was on her hairline, and it bled profusely from the moment the clash of heads happened. And ERIKA her face, the side of her face was a mask of blood. It was spilling onto her top, a white top, making it look pink. And it did sort of slightly unnerve her because Melissa saw the blood and then just went straight after her. And it wasn't a case of, her being hurt from a punch. It was just a case of, maybe the blood was getting into one of her eyes. But definitely, I think Melissa picked up what I thought was the second round of the fight for herself. She was still a mile behind. Now, the cut was dealt with. The referee stopped the action for the doctor to have a look at the cut. And it was pretty superficial. It's like if you get a shaving nick, the blood goes everywhere. Or if you do cut your scalp, it bleeds quite badly. But nevertheless, this sort of really did pep up Melissa, who was all over ERIKA. But ERIKA wasn't rolling over. She was throwing punches back. Nevertheless, it gave Melissa that sort of second wind, if you like, or that little bit of that sort of supercharged thing where she could suddenly shoot through the gears. And the last 3 rounds, I think, were almost a different fight to the first 6.5, 7 rounds. But nevertheless, ERIKA CRUZ did win a unanimous decision, quite rightly so, I thought. And quite simply, Melissa, she's going to have to throw more punches. It's as simple as that when she's in against, especially for these 10-2 rounds. I mean, she came in with a 6-1 record, two stoppages. She lost her previous fight to Sharetta Metcalf, but that was a controversial decision. She lost a majority decision over 8-2s. And a lot of people, I don't think I saw that fight, I may be wrong, but a lot of people, or several people I know who did see the fight, say they thought Melissa won that fight. Well, I'm afraid she didn't win the ERIKA CRUZ fight, but because she just wasn't industrious enough. She just didn't throw enough punches. But even at 36, there wasn't any wear and tear on her. She's now 6-2. She can come back, but she's going to have to learn that with these 2-minute rounds, you've got to fire more punches. You've just got to, even if you're missing with half of them, you just got to throw more punches. Now ERIKA is now 16 wins and 2 defeats, 3 KOs. I can't say she's particularly scientific. I can't say that she throws punches with much schooling, and I can't say that more than 60% of the punches she throws lands. But she will outwork you if you haven't got that high octane, very well schooled, busy style. You'll be outworked by ERIKA CRUZ. There's no doubt about it. I mean, even the Amanda Serrano fight, she won rounds against Amanda. I mean, maybe only 2 or 3, but you know how good Amanda Serrano is, and that's not even ERIKA's weight class, and that was for all the belts at feather. So you know what these top women do? They move up and down the weights. They've got to get the best fights, to get the best opponents. They've got to jump from weight to weight. That's fair enough. I mean, Amanda herself, I think, has done 8 weight divisions or something ridiculous like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if ERIKA can get a world title fight at her own weight, in her own weight division. She has held the WBA world featherweight title in the past. I mean, she actually, I think she lost that to Serrano. But feather just don't look to me like her weight. At super bantam, she looks like she could have far more success. Anyway, did you see this fight? It was on DAZN. Let me know your thoughts. As always, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing, and if you can hit the like button as well, that'll do us proud. I always appreciate your time. Thank you for your support, and we'll speak again soon. Bye for now.